welcome back to Blog Fix Friday. Blog Fix Friday is where I share a quick blogging tip or trick that will hopefully make your blogging life easier. And this week is a question sent in from Claire, who blogs over at Love Life and Dirty Dishes. It's a fab blog, so if you haven't already read it, which I'm sure you have, go over and have a look. Claire said, what should be on your business card and what are the essential items you would take to a blog conference? I think obviously blog conference season is upon us and she and other people want to get prepared. So I've got my business cards. They are old ones because I haven't got my new ones done yet. Hopefully I'll get them done in time. I think it is important to get business cards done and to take them with you is the first thing I'd say. Quite a lot of brands that are at these events say, "Oh, put your business card, I've got a bowl on the stand, put your business card in there, we'll contact you." It makes you look more professional, it saves stressing around for a pen, it just gives the right impression. And also sometimes brands there will say, we have a competition and to enter it all you have to do is put your card in the bowl or wherever, or the box. So I think it's handy to have them, it makes you look more professional. On my business card, I'll show you my old business card, and on the back is a picture of us at Tenby Beach, which is just amazing. If you've never been to Tenby Beach, then you need to go because it's really, really amazing. Anyway, I digress. Back to the business cards. On my business card is You Baby Me Mummy, my family lifestyle, and Nobody Puts Baby in the Corner because that was on the JPEG, but I think that also tells what sort of blog it is, gives it an idea. My URL, I haven't put the HTTP www. I just put youbabymemummy.com. You don't need the rest, it's obvious that that's what it is and it takes up space and it looks a bit messy as well. My name, so my personal name, Abby Moore, is on there. I've got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram handles, and then my email address. And I think that you either put the biggest ones, biggest platforms, or the ones that you like most or use most. I think you have to put on there what a brand is going to want to look at. So if they give you give the card to them, they're going to take it back. What do they want to see? They want to know who you are, they want to know how to get on your blog, they might want to know a few of the platforms to see how you interact and what your following is like. Don't necessarily need every platform that you have, because obviously your card's only a certain size and they can find that information if they want it. They can go onto your blog, you've probably got, hopefully you've got icons at the side, they can click on it and they can find the information. Have it a few gives them somewhere to go. So I like quite proud of my Instagram following, so if they clicked on that I'd be really happy. But I think any more than that you don't have to go into so much detail with all of your platforms. The next thing is, on the back you could put a nice picture, you could fill it with more handles and things, but I think sometimes something that shows your personality or a bit of your style, so I think that's a nice image to have on the back. You do get cards sometimes, I think Moo do them, I've not worked with them, but that every single card is different on the back, different photo, which is really nice. I think the quality of the card is important. I think if you're laying out the cards on the table and you've come back from a conference and it makes, if you've got a nice sort of good quality paper card, not too flimsy, it just makes you look more professional. Your card will stand out then. Sometimes I like the quite square ones because again they'll just stand out, they're just different. You need something to make you stand out from the sea of cards that the brand will get. Hopefully you've made yourself stand out, but the cards will help. So that's the first part of Claire's question. So just in recap, blog name, tagline, your name, URL, a couple of social media handles, perhaps your email address. Okay, you can put your phone number, but quite often bloggers like to just deal with email in the first instance. So that is what's on there. Now what I would take to a conference, you can take your big camera. I think depends on how big your big camera is, it's quite a lot to lug around all day. You will want to take pictures, quite a lot of the time you'll want to take selfies with other people, so you might weigh it up and think, actually what pictures am I going to take? Am I going to take nice pictures of, if I was going to Blogtacular for example, it's probably going to be quite a nice venue, quite designed, might do a photo walk. blah blah blah, so I probably want my big camera. If I was going to Brit Moms, I'm probably just going to take pictures of me and my friends and people I meet, selfies, might take pictures of the slides. That's a really good, saves you writing. All I do is take pictures of the slides and then I don't have to write as much. Top tip, people. And what else? So I sum up the camera. Depends on the conference. For me personally, my next conference is Blog Camp, and will I take my big camera? No, because I'm lucky that I've got my Canon G7X, which I'm vlogging on now, and that is like a DSLR compacted and it's got video, so I think that that's what I'll probably take. Most conferences I would just take your phone, unless you've got point shoot, because you don't really need a big camera. Unless, the only other thing I will say is, unless you are doing pictures for a particular thing. So if you run a Linky with someone and you want a picture together, then that would be nice. For example, if me and Amy are going to have we do a lot of collaboration, so we're going to have some pictures together, so we probably would take it for Brit Moms for that reason. So it does depend on conference. What else I would take? I would take my, obviously, phone. I would make sure you've got a wall charger, because there's always places to plug them in near where you're sitting. I would also take like a battery power pack. You can get them from Amazon. Just Google power pack. Just go for the one with the biggest. What is it? HZ, the biggest number, because it means it's just the most powerful in the shortest amount of time. And you can get those that do a couple of gadgets, so it can do your phone and your iPad if you wanted to take it, but again, I wouldn't take a computer. So phone, obviously pen, there will be provided pens and papers on the table, but it's kind of nice to have your own. A cute little notepad, because obviously we don't need any excuse to buy another notepad, so little notepad, particularly for the conference, but you don't need it, it's all there. Good old pen and paper, write on a napkin, it doesn't matter. But phone, charger for the wall, charger, like battery charger. Anything else? Probably not masses. You can take a lot of other stuff, but really you're going to be dragging that bag around. Brit Moms, I will say, take a wheelie case, because you get, and same for the blog on conferences, you get a lot of goodie bags, big goodie bags, and they're really heavy. So Brit Moms, you obviously might need an overnight thing anyway, but you definitely need a wheelie case to take the goodie bag back on the train, because it's heavy. It's got wine in it normally. And anything else, I'd take a list. I'd be prepared, and I'd take a list of all the people I wanted to meet, because it goes like, you won't believe it, and it'll go quicker this year because it's shorter, but it goes like a whirl, and you can have an idea of the people that you chat to a lot and you want to meet, and it will literally go, and then you won't meet those people, and you'll be on the train on the way home thinking, I wish I'd remembered that in that kind of whirl, I wanted to speak to Emma or whoever it is. So have a little list. Obviously you don't have to be rigid, but it does get a bit hectic. And if you can just have that little thing of looking down and going, oh God, maybe I'll tweet that person now because I've got a couple of minutes. Tweet them, say, do you want to meet? Buy the wine. And yeah, and then you'll probably get the best out of it, I think, sometimes. I won't go into too much about how to get the most out of it, and because, well, I've written posts on that before. I'll stick my couple of Brit Moms posts up. I've actually written a post for newbies at Brit Moms that's going on the Brit Moms blog soon, so you'll be able to get my top tips to how to prepare. But that's in terms of what to take. That's what I take. If I was staying over, then there's obviously all, just your personal items to stay over. But other than that, it's just the technology, isn't it? You need to feel that you're on it. So if you are being sponsored by a brand, then you need to make sure that you've got all the right hashtags that you need to use or anything like that. Otherwise, make sure you know the hashtag of the conference, so that when you tweet, your tweets are going to go into the conference feed. So, but apart from that, that's pretty much all you need, Claire. You need to take a plan of who you're going to meet on the way, which is what I do. I'm like the Pied Piper, collecting people as I go to the conference. But apart from that, just take a smile. And well, that's been Blog Fix Friday for this week. I hope, Claire, that answered your question, and I will be back next week with more answers to your questions. Okay, bye.